So my total savings till date comes out to be 400 rupees. I am Parth. I am 25 years old. I work as a product manager in Bangalore and I make 51 lakhs a year. I pay 91,000 as my rent per month, which is split across 3 flatmates, and my portion comes out to be 34,500. So I started my career in 2023 as an associate product manager working at a startup in Bangalore. My first annual salary was 18 lakh rupees. So I worked at this startup for 1 year, after which I was laid off. And I panicked a little bit and took my second job at another startup as well, but that was at 0% hike. So my second year from 2024 to 2025 was also at the same salary, that is 18 lakh rupees. In 2025, I optimized for a higher salary. Hence, I went to a CTC of 32 lakh rupees with a base component of 28 lakhs. And currently, as I mentioned at the start of the video, my salary comes out to be 35 lakhs as the base component and the 4 lakhs of bonus and 12 lakhs of ESOPs, which makes my total salary to be 51 lakh rupees per annum. Let me show you my lifestyle and breakup of my salary. My total salary per annum stands at 51 lakhs. The split comes out to be my base salary is 35 lakhs. My joining bonus is 2 lakhs. So joining bonus is basically a bonus that is given to you once you join the organization. For example, I joined the organization on the 1st of April. I will get my joining bonus along with my first month's salary itself on, for example, 30th of April. My performance-linked incentive is 2 lakhs. So variable pay / performance-linked incentive is related to how you perform within the organization. Once you perform well and are able to meet your KPIs, they will give you a payout as a bonus at the end of the year. And my ESOPs are 12 lakhs rupees. ESOPs stand for Employee Stock Ownership Plan. It is basically a way that a company gives you an option to get share within the organization. Base salary is taxed according to the tax bracket that you lie into, whereas bonus is taxed at flat 30%. So here is my split of my monthly salary. My monthly income stands at 3,25,000. The tax on my salary is 62,650. The EPF is 1,800 rupees. The professional tax is 200. And my monthly take-home pay stands at 2,60,350 rupees. Now let's talk about my monthly expenses. I have divided into 2 parts. One is my responsible spending and second is my bonus spendings. So as I mentioned at the start of the video, my total monthly rent stands at 91,000 rupees, which is split across 3 people. And my share, including the maintenance, comes out to be 33,500. For utilities, we have electricity and Wi-Fi, for which we pay 2,000 rupees per month per person. I eat a lot of non-vegetarian food. I am very focused on my protein intake. So my groceries are a little on the higher side, which takes it to around 6,000 rupees per month. We do have a cook that comes twice a day and a maid that also comes twice a day, and for which per person share comes out to be 4,500 rupees. So I do a recharge for 3 months at once, and the total comes out to be 750. So my monthly expenses for my recharge comes out to be 250 rupees. So I do not have a health insurance of my own. It is primarily provided by my organization, but I do plan to take up my own because I've just turned 25 and I want to make sure that I have one backup insurance at my own end as well. So there's no certain amount that I send to my parents / family back home on a monthly basis. It is very need-based. For example, if you do need certain appliances, for example, a refrigerator / an air conditioner, I usually take up the responsibility for that and pay for those, for which the average comes out to be 20,000 rupees per month. Luckily, I do not have any EMIs at the moment. My parents did fund my education fully, so I do not have any education loans / I do not own any vehicle as such as well, so I do not have any vehicle loan as well. So I travel to my office through an auto, and the total comes out to be 3,000 rupees. So my total essential spending comes out to be 69,250 rupees per month. Now coming to the added expenses which are not necessary, but now that I'm living in Bangalore, I spend a lot of time with my friends. So the split for that comes out to be the food delivery expenses are 2,000 rupees per month. We usually go out for dinners every weekend / sometimes go out to party as well with my college group. For that, the average spend comes out to be 8,000 rupees per month. For sometimes we would like to watch a movie outside, or otherwise we do attend concerts as well. For that, the average expense per month comes out to be 2,000 rupees. Subscription, I do have OTT subscriptions that I primarily pay for, which is split across 500 rupees for Netflix, 120 rupees for my Google OneDrive, and then the total comes out to be 650 rupees. So I like to make sure that I'm going well groomed when I'm visiting my office, and my total comes out to be 500 rupees per month. So the monthly average expense for my shopping comes out to be 2,500 rupees. I love to go to the gym. I make sure that I'm giving 1 hour, 4 to 5 days in a week. And luckily, my society does have a very functional gym. Hence, my gym cost comes out to be zero. I've recently started spending on adventure sports as well. For example, me and my college friends usually go to a surfing trip every year in Varkala. A single trip costs us around 10,000 rupees per head. And one exciting thing that I did this last winter was a skydive trip to Dubai. And that one jump per person costed us around 65,000 rupees. So my average amount for adventure sports comes out to be 6,000 rupees per month. Now that I've moved to Bangalore, I usually visit my parents once in a quarter. And for that, the round trip flights comes out to be 10,000 rupees. And the split for that usually comes out to be 3,500 rupees per month. This makes me feel a little guilty to say, but my total leisure spending per month comes out to be 25,150 rupees. So my total spendings across both leisure and essentials comes out to be 94,400 rupees per month. It could be a little OCD behavior of mine as well, but I maintain an Excel which I update on an alternate day basis, marking every payment plus tagging it to a category where each of my penny has been spent. This actually makes me much more aware of the kind of where am I spending money, the kind of savings I'll be able to do, and the kind of roadmap I want to create for my future self as well. So now that the expenses are done, now moving on to my monthly investment portfolio. It is split across 3 to 4 asset classes. So I started my career with a fintech organization, which helped me realize the importance of wealth creation over a long horizon. And I put 30,000 rupees per month in my SIPs. I do have an EPF that comes out to be 3,600 rupees per month. And I also invest in equity directly, looking at how the markets are performing. I usually tend to spend around 10,000 rupees per month on equity investing. Just because my dad had suggested me to invest in fixed deposits, I had invested 2 lakh rupees as a one-time payment in my fixed deposits. I do not actively invest in fixed deposits on a monthly basis. So currently, my fixed deposits monthly allocation comes out to be 0 rupees. While there's a lot of hype going around gold and silver right now, I also got a lot of FOMO. Hence, I had started investing in gold ETFs on a monthly basis. I invest around 10,000 rupees per month. So right now, my emergency fund is saved. Hence, I do not actively contribute to my emergency fund at the moment. So my total monthly investment comes out to be 53,600 rupees. So this makes my total monthly savings to 1,12,350 rupees. So I think it's time to talk about my overall investment portfolio till now. Currently, I hold 10 lakhs, approx 10 lakhs in my mutual funds. I have an equity portfolio that ranges around 3 lakh rupees. My current EPF balance stands at 86,400 rupees. And the fixed deposit that I was mentioning initially, the total for that comes out to be 2 lakh rupees. I also like to make sure that I have enough cash reserves as well. And at any point of time, I make sure that I have 2 lakh rupees in my bank account. So my total savings till date comes out to be 17,86,400 rupees. I plan to utilize these monthly savings so that I can give the lump sum payment for the down payment for the home that I eventually buy. And I think I started my career in Bangalore itself. So I heard this term called FIRE. So the FIRE number that I have in mind is 8 crores. I think that is a good benchmark, gives you enough headroom as well that you don't have to think about money constantly and can keep you afloat with your regular expenses as well. I work as a product manager in a startup based out of Bangalore. My primary focus is on growth. When I say growth, it means that how can I grow users for a platform? It focuses a lot around speaking to your current set of users, understanding their pain points, and then collaborating with the team internally in order to build a product. On a day-to-day basis, I work with designers, technology folks, marketing people, and sometimes the chief business officers and CXOs as well, because I think a product manager is a great fit between what the user need is and what the business need is as well, and they have to figure out a solution midway in order to make the whole product success. For the person who's sitting on the other side would definitely feel that, okay, I'm coming from a very privileged space, making the kind of money that I am. I went to a private college termed as Tier 3, but I personally felt that I think curiosity is one thing everybody should have in order to grow quickly / grow further in the career. I personally feel that there are two set of people that are largely divided. One is people who do things on a linear manner versus people who think non-linearly. I was introduced to this concept very, very early on when I started my career. I've always optimized to be on the non-linear side of things. For example, for a linear person, if they put 8 hours, the outcome will be 8 hours of work they do. But when it comes to a non-linear person who does their job, an 8 hour of work can come out to be 1,000 hour of output as well, and that outcome can be millions of dollars for that organization. I also did not want to be a generalist when I started my career. Building deep expertise plus being a non-linear thinker can help you get the kind of salary at this early stage of life as well.